Hello, Swivel Heads. This is Greg Allison, Green Gregs. How are y'all doing? I'm gonna have to wait till this thing comes up. I don't have to mute it. Hold on. It pops up. You're gonna hear that in a second. There. Good. All right. So y'all can chat. I'm gonna type something into my chat room. There we go. Now y'all are free to chat. All right, ladies and gentlemen, how are y'all doing today? Greg Allison with Green Gregs here. Woden's Wondrous World Wednesdays. Yeah, I like to do these at 9 on the top of the hour if I'm going to call it Woden's. But 9 is extremely hard for me to hit. It was even hard for me to hit this time tonight, a few minutes late. So I thought I'd try to fudge it. And I put it in my little announcement I put up there. It wouldn't be quite at 9. So see how many people are in here. Let me see what chat. Oh, wow. We got a lot of people chiming in already. Good to hear from you guys. Wednesday night, Sassafras Red, you said you didn't want me to wait so late. Gosh, it's just hard for me. I got so much going on. It's hard for me to do this at this time. Shannon, how you doing? Hey, hello. Princess Christianity of Laviona. I hope I said that right. They're not too far off. So Richard Bell, Dana Green, Karen Bunfin. All right. Hello to all y'all. Mr. Smith, hey. And Mosenrath, sounds like Amaranth. How you doing? Catherine? All right, so if people are just chiming in here for the first time on this, so what is this video all about? This is nothing but a chat session so we can be a community with my subscribers. As this day and age, and there's so much lockdown and social distancing, and people just aren't out and getting around and meeting. And if you want to meet some of your family, may not want to meet. And people are just afraid to get together these days, but we can do it here. We can do it here over YouTube. So I hope everybody's doing well. Hello, Arnold. How you doing? So this is just our chance to chat with each other, to have a community. And I'm gonna show you a couple things here in a minute. Just a couple of fun photographs of some animals. And we're gonna talk a little bit about global cooling. How about that for a change? As we're beginning to finish up the winter here. I want to hear about global cooling. Jason, hello. Mr. Cyber, I don't know if I want to say your last name there. I might get a ding in my video here if I say that. 33 in the house, very good. All right, guys, start giving me some thumbs up. That'll help. So, Jason, livestock hater. Is Jason a livestock hater? I hadn't heard that one. Jason, do you hate livestock? Keith Evans, how you doing? I think Sassafras trying to pick some trouble there. He's trying to pick on Jason, trying to pick some trouble. And Cyber says he loves my content. Thank you. Excuse me. I had this nagging cough for about a year and a half. I don't know what it is. Maybe 2 years now. All kind of exams about it. Now we got 35 in the room. All right, guys, let's look at a couple funny things. Let's just have a little fun here. What do y'all think? Hey, retard commentator, how you doing? Let's have a little fun here. Let's look at some stuff. And as we're late getting in the room, I might just miss this unless I just happen to glance back through it. So give me a second. I am going to do a share. I got to switch screens to do that. Oh, I don't want to have it on there. I'm about to show y'all some weird things here, guys, just for fun. So get ready for seeing some weird things. All right, guys, here we go. Just sharing. There we go. Hey, hello. What is that? What is that? Oh my gosh, what is this? Looks like an alien. It looks like an alien. What is it? Oh my gosh. Well, this supposedly is a baby mutant shark that some fisherman caught. A mutant baby shark. Is that weird? It's almost like a person's face with these ghost hats on, right? It looks like kind of like a little alien. Poor little sharky. He didn't ask for this. A fisherman in Indonesia claims he accidentally caught a baby shark with a human-like facial features. Wow. Isn't that weird? Of course, they don't have a nose. They believe it kills. But isn't that weird? Now, I want to show you something else that's kind of funny. Hang on, guys. Grab hold of your hats. Grab hold of your seat. Grab hold of your hat. If the Zoom controls will move out of my way, I'm going to share a screen with you here in a minute. Bam. Dun, 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 dun. Look at that cat. Look at that cat. That cat look like a demon cat, don't it? Is that funny? Look at this cat. Pixel's its name. Pixel. There it is. Look at that. Just have a little fun here, guys. Poor kitty. Poor kitty. I'll show you something else here. Show you another one on it. Let me switch screens here. There we go. Poor kitty. Check it out. Exorcist insists a demon is using woman's terrifying cat as a puppet. She don't look too unhappy about it. Oh, it's just a little kitty. Just a sweet little kitty. Just happens to have some funny looking facial features, but holy smoke. I'd just like to wake up in the morning and that's staring you in the face. Just want some din. Oh my gosh, is that funny, guys? Look at that one. How about that? Ah! Poor kitty. I bet that's the sweetest kitty in the world. But this shark, oh my gosh. Okay. I gotta stop this shit. Well, I gotta go over and see what you guys are thinking about all this here real quick. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna show you something else real fast. I've been checking out some stuff on carbon dioxide and history of carbon dioxide levels in the atmosphere and sea levels and different things like that. There's a whole lot of data. You remember from my last video from posted a little bit ago. I actually did it last night, but it was too late to post it when I did it. This shows CO2 concentrations over the last 45 million years. Going down. So we're graphing about them popping up a little bit right here, right about there. And that's the 500 line, by the way. We're talking about being a little over 400 right now. But we're told it's doomsday. It's a doomsday. I'm on the top of the world looking down on destruction. Oops, cat again. No, I'm trying to go there. Where's it at? I'm hunting something else. Bing. Here we go. Let's see. This is from Penn State. Some of their data on atmosphere. But that's not the one I was hunting. Okay, where's it at? Ah, right here. Bang. Here we go. I showed some of these charts in my video last night. Oh, let's go back to this one. This chart here just keeps grabbing my attention. I know they told y'all that some people say that 50 million years ago was the hottest it's ever been. And this is that 50 million year ago spike right there. But look, if you go back to the days of the dinosaurs, prior to that, it was a whole lot hotter right up in here in the Cretaceous period. And we've had other really hot periods. We're way down here, guys, way down here. So this is your temperatures. And also it's got parts per thousand of oxygen. I don't know, that's all I think I put in here. But so millions of years ago, see the line is temperature, short-term and long-term temperatures. Long-term kind of averages. So it's kind of a running average, takes out all the perturbations. So this is pretty much its multicellular life began. So we had a huge freeze here. Each one of these are an ice age, a glacial period. And we're actually in the quaternary ice age right now. A lot of people don't realize that. We are in the quaternary ice age. And we are in what's known as an interglacial in the quaternary ice age. And I think these darker blues are the more intense ice ages. This one wasn't quite as cold here. But this is a period, it was called Snowball Earth. At this time, the whole planet was just about froze over. The entire planet Earth, except for a few hot spots where there's volcanoes. Now, look at this, guys. We have been dropping steadily dropping since about 75 million years ago. Just sliding right down. And look, since that warm period, it has been just steady. Temperatures are dropping. Makes me think maybe I should do a video and ask the question, are we heading to Snowball Earth again? Are we going to go and be a snowball Earth? Is Earth going to freeze over solid? Instead of just these regular little ice ages we've been having, is it going to get worse? Well, the ice ages have actually been getting more intense, believe it or not. So maybe we are heading in that direction. So we might be influencing the climate just a little bit with a little perturbation on it. But what is really the long-term happening here, guys? What is the long-term going on? I mean, look at this. Ding. I don't know. Y'all seen these charts a lot. Diamond likes to put these up. This ice age is not as intense as this one or this one. And this one, especially right here toward the end. These are intense ice ages. But there's other stuff going on. There's dust in the atmosphere. Is this dust just because plants aren't going in the ice age? They die off, kick dust up? Probably not that much. It's maybe some of this one was probably from an impact, but there may be volcanoes playing roles in here too. The Declan traps in India were going off around this period of time. So there may be other events. This may be when Siberia broke open. So there may be other events putting dust in the atmosphere, but there's just a lot of things playing in together here. All we need is some trigger event, and we might be going boom, right back down, just like here. Whoop. See how sudden that one went down? Boom, it's dropped to the ice stage. Little interglacial. By the way, this is our mean temperature here. Look, that was warmer period. That had a warmer peak. That had a warmer peak. That had a warmer peak during this quaternary ice age that we're in. All of that is within the quaternary ice age, which actually that's 4.5. Look, that's about 450,000 years. The quaternary ice age is 2.58 million years old. See there? And is ongoing. See, I mentioned this last night. And is ongoing. We're just in an interglacial period, which tends to be brief. And we're probably coming toward the end of it because we're about the width of that, maybe a little wider. So, these interglacials, only have a period so long during this particular ice age, and we seem to be heading toward the end of it. Now, is all our CO2 going to change it? What do you think? Well, the CO2 levels are nowhere near the levels they were back in the dinosaur days when they were like up to 4,000 parts per million, 10 times higher than what we're saying we're going into now. So what's going on, guys? It's kind of interesting, right? I'm going to stop the share. Let's go back and look at y'all's chat messages and see where you're at with that. But guys, I don't know, man. It's interesting or what? So let's see what you guys had to say since I chimed out of the room here and went all over the place. Hey, Vicky Savage is entering. Good, Vicky. Good to hear from you. Had surgery. Yeah, we got to play for Vicky tonight. She's going to have more surgery tomorrow. Oh. Yeah, I talked to Vicky earlier. Vicky's having a tough time, guys. She's having a real tough time. She's in Mississippi. She was on her way here, but she is having a tough time. We all got to say a precious prayer tonight for Vicky. She's one of our steady, long-term, in our chats every time kind of person. She's always one of the first people to view and comment on a video. Jason, I hate having to bury them when I accidentally kill them. Is that your position on livestock, Jason? It's kind of funny when I chimed out and chimed back in, all the older messages, I'm not seeing them when I was out. That's funny. Why is that? Talk tonight, Jason. Okay, Sassafras, you and Jason chat. Oh, yeah, Jason got his own live sessions. Jason, are you still coming on just prior to this one? Sassafras, I'm really glad you liked it. So y'all got a little banter going there. Fukushima asked us, Shannon. Yeah, Fukushima is not a pretty situation. We don't want more of that. Bat cat. Oh. Yeah, it looks kind of like a bat, don't it? Let's see here. Part bat. It looked like a bat, didn't it? LOL. Schmeagol. 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 Anyone seen a male female cardinal? What? What do you mean male female? I've seen male and I've seen female, but I've not seen a male female. Something people. All right. So Skadra, how do you say it? Deanna, once upon a time when everyone went to sleep at night, like they do most times, they had a dream. Flowers fell from the sky and covered the ground. When everyone woke up, the flowers were there. Okay, that's a positive little dream there. Judy, how you doing? Jason, we don't have excess CO2. We have a deficit of photosynthesis. Plant more trees. There you go. Plant more trees. They'll definitely, you know, some people talk about spending lots of money on artificial trees to soak up CO2 like trees was like, why don't you just plant a tree? It's cheaper. And they got much prettier than these silly artificial trees. Crazy stuff people could come up with. Crazy stuff just for a contract. Vicki, how long do you think you'll be up tonight? I may call you after this if you're still up. I know, don't stay up for me. Get some rest. Time to study up and do some re-engineering of Reynolds numbers is something to understand R value. That's right. Gray the man, crazy. We're the outskirts of an ice age if compared to other time periods. Exactly, we are. If we go, so we may be, our carbon dioxide may have a forcing function, but there may be bigger forcing functions in nature. I mean, that trend where the temperatures go wow down like that over the last 75 million years, it's hard to argue with. What's driving that? Wow! It's like a nosedive. And we're just trying to pull it up a little bit. Pull it up. Plants need 180 parts per million of CO2 in the atmosphere to survive. And during the last ice age, when it's early on in it, it was getting close to that. We might have been close to having a plant apocalypse. We need some CO2. So what's up? Maybe our emphasis on getting rid of CO2 is a little bit could have been misplaced. Poor Sam Squatches. All right, you can't attempt to raise lizard cows. They have no sense of compassion. Lizard cows. The second they grow to cow size, they will prey on a village of children. Wow, they might. They might. Yeah, lizards just don't have the same sensibility as mammals. Amanda, how you doing, Amanda? Vicky says, could be back on the road in a couple of days. Okay, Vicky, will you take it easy. Take it easy. You're having surgery tomorrow. Holy smoke. Yeah, you don't need to push it, girl. Don't push it, especially after surgery. You need to rest, relax. And Jason says, the last aha, what if we lobotomize them before they reach maturity? Oh, Jason, so that's it. You're wanting to raise cow lizards so they don't have the same sensibilities. Is that it? Lobotomized cow lizards. Oh my gosh. Sound like a science fiction movie here. The Kimono dragons. Yeah, I see you milk one of them. 7 to 8. Okay. Yeah, I've been in one of them, but I usually just not available at this time. I was actually working a little past about almost 8 o'clock on my day job, and then I ran and delivered some 1099 forms to a worker. So he's got an interview coming. So I actually went to his house, the guy who did some carpenter work for me. And howdy, Judy. Let's see, Safford. Love and light to you, Vicky. Amen to that. Amen to that. All right, Jason, the thing that really bakes my noodle is when the coastline of Antarctica is ice-free enough to be actually mapped. Yeah, how do they map that? That's kind of interesting, right? But some of those glaciers down there are ancient. They're ancient glaciers. But that's kind of interesting. Well, but look, it might not have been that long ago. It really might not have been that long ago. Think about the late medieval period. It was warmer then than it is now. The late medieval period. So, yeah, Greenland was a lot greener. And then we had the little ice age, and glaciers grew like crazy. And now some of those glaciers are melting back from the little ice age. That's what's happening, guys. So Jason says, I can see it now. Yep, I got myself 47 head of milk lizards. Wow. Yeah, you probably have to do some genetic engineering there to get a milk lizard. You know, somebody engineered a goat with spider silk. So the goats were actually producing spider silk in their milk. Yeah. Poor goats. I hope I didn't have any babies. Well, I'd choke them up. Hemp plants are being grown in Chernobyl area to draw radiation out of the ground. Yeah, but then you got it in the hemp plants. You got to do something with it. Sarcastic Damon says, how's the something agenda going in Alabama? the LGBTQ. That's a lot of letters there. I guess they're doing about the same as any other red state. I mean, they're here. They're here. They're moving along. They're on whatever. But it's not really, they don't get in everybody's face around here. So what do you think about that agenda? You like it or you against it? So Chris is heading tonight, huh? All right, Chris, good night. And Swift Bird, I shared your wonderful video on Texas and solar cycles, and my friends could have some common sense. Thank you, appreciate it. Medieval, beautiful music. Oh, yeah, I love medieval music, right? It's beautiful. I love instrumentals. Yeah, there's a lot of beautiful music there. Hempcrete, all right. So I'm tempted to go do another share here. I want to look around. If we go back to that quaternary. Pull it out of my. Hang on, guys. I think I saved some of this to a PowerPoint file. So maybe I just want to go there rather than pull everything up out of a. Yeah. Go to PowerPoint file. Hang on, guys. We're going to go PowerPoint. Give me 1 minute, please. Flash. Woden saved everyone's boom, 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 boom. Here we go. There's part of your LGBTQ, whatever. Little green men. No, that's little green men. That's space aliens over here. See? Oh boy. Gotta have a little fun, right? So this is air temperature in Greenland. So that's, probably Greenland mean. I don't know, whatever that stands for. But this is, we thought we were coming out of the ice age here. They thought so on the record, and they had, they called this Bowen-Allerod period. But it started killing off again. And if you notice that other chart I showed, you showed dust is commensurate with this time. And then they thought we had an impact right here on the Laurentide ice sheet, and it triggered what was known as the Younger Dryas, which was really probably the coldest part of the last ice age. It was brutal. And that really finished out a lot of the megafauna. We had megafauna die off 17 million years ago. We had even more die off 12,500 years ago, probably because of this. Now, this goes up to where we're at right now. This is the warm period that we're in right here. This is the warm period. And this scale here is air temperature in Greenland in degrees C. So this is degrees C air temperature in Greenland. Average. And zero's down here somewhere. So unless that's a negative in here, it's kind of hard to see these units. But so 8,200 years ago, there was a cold event. Something happened and got cold. It might have been a volcano or something. But if you go back 1,000 years ago, right here is the Younger Dryas. Not Younger Dryas. The late medieval warm period. Pardon me. Late medieval warm period. Much warmer then than it is today. We're over here today. This is much warmer. You go back, there's another warmer event, and another warmer event, an event warmer than that. Look here, where we're at. Much warmer right there. Big spike right there, sudden warming. We're told that the sharks can't survive. It's going to be so warm. That's got baby mutant shark. So if you look, there's a trend from here down. It's starting to trend down. This is the little ice age. When we went from this to this, just this little difference, glaciers were forming. Probably glaciers started forming right here after this dropped down, but really it's forming right here. And now we've warmed back up a little blip and they've been melting. So just a little difference can make a ginormous difference in the glaciation of, the smaller glaciers, the mountain glaciers in Switzerland, Glacier Park, you know, up north, certain areas, you know, where Chile and the Andes. So, yeah, a lot of the glaciers that have melted back that Al Gore liked to make pictures of were glaciers that were from this period. And I've shown you the history cases in our last video where they were talking about these glaciers advancing, and even in the 1800s, advancing glaciers. So in the 1600s, 1800s, all in this period here. So, you know, this was a younger, modern minimum right here, modern minimum. And it got a little bit cool, but look this cool compared to this cool. Now, this is when people were skating on the Thames, when Washington was crossing the Delaware with ice everywhere. You know, we hadn't seen that in a long time, right? But that wasn't that long ago, really. But look, that is still very warm compared to these periods, the real ice ages. And this interglacial is getting up. The Holocene is getting a little bit long in the tooth, my friends. A little bit long in the tooth. Maybe our CO2 might help preserve it. Might help that the plunging in the coal not be so bad. Maybe, possibly. But from what I showed you earlier, you got to ask, are we heading into Ice Age Earth? This is where I take these charts sometimes when I build my thumbnail, and I just thought I would share this here rather than go into the some of the other stuff. Here's those trees, the Kari trees. There's one. Got a picture of two of them right here. Look at that. There's your Kari trees there. Yeah, here's the chart I just showed you guys from the internet. And then there's the normal. Yeah. So this really strikes me as being very. Let's blow this up, make it big. I'll show it to you. Wow, there we go. So look, this guys. This is, you know, this is back during the Cretaceous period at the end, you know, when the dinosaurs were thriving. And probably right about here, this is probably your 65 million year event where the Chicxulub impact occurred and the world started cooling. They had a little respot here. That's this great hot period to tell us that we had 50 million years ago. We had alligators swimming in the North Pole area. But look at that compared to here. You know, it's been lots warmer than this many times. And that over an extended period right here. This was a kind of a broad period. Of course, maybe it just didn't have the peak like these did. You know, this could be, you know, it's more like that. It just didn't peak up as much this time. So area on the curve is not dissimilar from here. It's just broader here. But then temperature started dropping. So we might get a little peak out of what's done, and it could drop off again. But look, where are we heading? 2 is that number here. Look here. If you go straight, yeah, cold. Well, that's very definitive. That's quite analytical here. Cold. You get down here, it's cold. Well, we're in that kind of a place. Look at this, guys. So if you think about the last 2.5 million years on this chart, it's all right here. I mean, the last 2.5 million years is like right here. That's about it. This is a 2.58 million years. This is the Quaternary ice age that we're in right now. Well, look, if you come right across, it hasn't been that cold any of these times. Since what? This is snowball Earth, my friends. That is snowball Earth. That's when the whole world froze over. Are we dropping to that? Are we going into snowball Earth? Yeah, I got to do a video just on this. This topic alone. Are we heading there? Will the CO2 save us from it? Oh, yeah, this is real definitive. Hot, cold, hot, cold. Yeah, very scientific. Yeah, that is hot. Let me tell you what, that would have been really hot. Yeah, my Nordic genes just would not be happy if we were up here, even right here. Shoot, I can't hardly handle it much up here. Alrighty, guys, let me stop this share here. That's a good view of that chart. Let me go back to our chat. I hope I didn't lose too much of it. So that's why I share some of these things. Sometimes I lose what you guys are saying. Flash Gordon. Yeah, I'm telling that Queen song, Flash Gordon. Say everyone, let's boom. That was a funny show. Guys living in the clouds and, you know, Ming the Merciless. Yeah, wasn't Flash Gordon great? you know, in the original cartoon series, he was a polo player, but in the movie, he was a football player. Remember the 70s movie? I thought that was awesome. It was funny. All right, where am I going to? Let's check out find our chat session. Skedra, I hope I'm saying it right. Deanna says, "Dear heavens, I love Green Graves. I just had to say that." Well, thank you. Appreciate that. And everyone here in this community. Yeah, we are a community. That's why we're here. That is why we're here. All right, let me go back up. Let's see if we're talking to me more about milk lizards. Jason's milk lizards. Jason, you might be onto something, you know. Personally, I'm going to go into genetic engineering one of these days, and I'm going to engineer a pig that's hoof is just like a horse hoof, and one big hoof. Because if you go back to the Bible early on, it's talking about you can't eat things that's hooves are cloven in certain ways. So if we fix the pig's hoof, does that mean we can have kosher pork? Kosher pork. Yeah, I could be a billionaire, multi-billionaire if I could call it kosher pork, right? Kosher pork. Imagine that. Imagine that. All right. Amanda says, "Happy to be in the chat, mate." Hey, Amanda, you cut your hair, right? So, was it getting hot down there? Might have been hot. Is that why you cut your hair? All right. Prayers for Vicky. Amen to that. They go down, won't stay down. Yeah, there you go. Vicky's a determined lady. She's a determined lady. She's got it. She's got a lot of spunk. A lot of spunk. Glad for that. All right. Phonetic. Oh, she says, say it phonetically. Skaedra. Skaedra. Is that phonetic? Diana. Diana. Yeah. Guys, I'm not that good at that. I can't excel at everything. My lot of hope. Hi, Greg. Have you seen this article by Natural News? NASA is lying and covering up the cosmic war to end human civilization. Well, I don't know if they even know about it. Cosmic war to end human civilization. Maybe that's why they want to take. Maybe that's why they want to limit their carbon, because they know we're going to freeze. Maybe they want us to freeze over. They want snowball Earth to get rid of us. Is that what it's all about? They're trying to plunge us into snowball Earth. Oh, you going to let Shannon? Okay, hug Shannon. Good seeing you here tonight. All right, Richard, 1 acre of hemp in 6 months can draw the same amount of carbon out of the air as it takes 1 acre of oak trees in 6 years, right? Wow. Chewy weather. How you doing, chewy weather? Makes me think of weather I can just break out, take a bite of. It's cold enough you can do that, right? Ice, snow. Be careful biting an icicle, though. You might lose a few teeth. Might lose. Let's see. Jason, I can see it now. I got my. Oh yeah. All right. So I'm going through old messages here. Hang on. I got to get back down. Texas Independence Day tomorrow. Texas may have another Independence Day soon if they go vote for Texas, right? If Texas, I think you're going to have a lot of states joining you real fast. Judy, if they take all the CO2 out of the air, everything will die. Yeah, plants can't survive. They got to have 180 parts per million at least. Now we are over that number right now, but some people say plant growth is, like optimized at about 1,200 at least. Probably more is better. Yeah, you can get in some greenhouses they try to run it up to like 1,200. The plants give 20% more production at least. 20% more. They didn't even write that high. Let's see. Sassafras says, I've seen it way back, but there was a decade ago in conjunction with papercrete. Oh, pimpcrete, papercrete. This is the Eddy minimum. Yep, that's what we're talking about, the Eddy minimum. There's a lot a person can do with hemp. That's probably when they made it illegal. Some people think the Rockefellers were into petroleum. They pushed to make that stuff illegal. They had a big hand in that because compete with their industry. Ford actually wanted to run his first automobiles off hemp gas or something like that. or hemp diesel, whatever it was. So my lot of hope says, I haven't had a chance to read the article yet, so your comment, unfortunately, I didn't understand. And Richard, no, Portland. You know, I got to. I'm still rereading some of the same stuff. It looks like Richard Bell. Okay, I'm just reading some of you guys are talking to each other. I never feel guilt when I eat bacon, says Sassafras Red. I take it you're not Jewish, probably. So some detergent foam and put air pockets in it. And you can make sure they're lightweight. Detergent foam. Carlita, I gave up on all pork except bacon. Funny how people love bacon. Here be dragons just got here. All right, very good. I have to go back to show my animal pictures here again before we're all done. So many people come and go. All right, have I caught up? Richard Bell. It's legal now, Greg. That's still about hemp. So that's enough room for a goat or two, maybe a couple dozen chickens, but nowhere near enough room for a cow. Well, you know, a cow does take some land. All right. So I think once they expect people to pay $6,000 heating bills, yeah, that's nuts. Texas will be an independent day. Well, guys, you know, hey, look, they have all those facilities shut down to meet, you know, meet the EPA air requirements. So I'm sure, you know, and the head of ERCOT wrote a letter. I showed it in my channel. He wrote a letter to Department of Energy asking for a leave, so they wouldn't run into that situation. Looks like that didn't pan out too well. So that's fresh. There was know about these lizard cows. Animal pictures. You want to see the animal? Yeah, I figured you would. Here be dragons. Yeah, you'll get a kick out of them. I just showed them a little bit ago. We'll come back shortly. Richard Bell, I'm going to grow hemp this year for building, mostly because they're fireproof. Okay. Well, how they're growing in the desert, high desert in Arizona. I bet I can grow quinoa up there. That might be I might have to put in a quinoa farm. Quinoa, because it should be resilient to ultraviolet and all kind of stuff we might be getting more of if we hit the magnetic reversal here. Chris, I'm not going to get away with that in Texas. Greg, how thick does a concrete roof need to be against cosmic rays? Concrete, it all depends on the density. Concrete's pretty dense. See, there's several ways to look at it. If you're in space, the answer is one thing. If you're on Earth, it's another. Because our atmosphere knocks out a lot of it coming in. If you were in space, 6 foot of dirt would take care of everything. Probably about 2 foot of concrete would be about the equivalent of 6 foot of dirt. I have to go back. I got charts on that stuff. I think I've shown them in my nuclear bug out video. Go check that video out. Quinoa will grow up there. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's good to grow. What is chenopodium? Chenopodium? I don't even know what that is. That's Fritz Red. What is chenopodium? Is that what is that? That's new to me. I'm gonna have to look that up. Chenopodium. All right, you stumped me on that, Mr. Sassafras. Sassafras. Chenopodium. I'm just gonna put it in searches and see what pops up. Oh, okay. I know what that is. Lamb's quarters. Pigweed. I believe. Is that what that is? Looks like it. Similar to leaves. Yeah. Shoot, man, I got that stuff growing around here. Did a video on that. I just forgot the scientific name of it. Yeah. Shoot, yeah. You need seeds from that. That's, you know, that was poor man's spinach. That was real popular in Europe for quite a while. That's amazing. Cool. All right, Richard Bill. One guy got a bill for, yeah, $16,000. They can pay a bill like that. That's crazy. Guess Canada wants to seed with Texas. Goosefoot family. Yeah. Yeah. Kenwa. Yeah, I think they're related. And I would say probably somebody Curly Dot might be related to it. I'll have to check it out. Lamb's quarters. Exactly. Exactly. I just found it going. When I went to the picture and looked at it, oh, I know what that is. I just couldn't remember the name. Even though I've said the name, I'm sure when I covered it, I did a video on that stuff, you know. Love the answer of a good engineer. Okay, Swift Bird. Try to be. All right, so at Green Greg's, it's about hopes, dreams, and goodwill for a community. Always. It's nothing about some club card that labels our club. We are in this together, Christian and Jewish community. That's true. That's true. We are. Hey, look, man, they're picking on all of us. We really are. You know, the powers that be, they'll play us against each other, but they don't care about any of us. They fool people into thinking that my cabin built out of weeds. Yeah, why not? Wild spinach, exactly old as dirt. Lamb quarter and poke salad. Yep. And those Judy calls it salad, not salad. Poke salad. And that's the correct pronunciation. In the PNW, you can build a house with weed. Weed house. We got a town in Alabama called Weed Dowie. Weed Dowie. Kind of like starts with weed. It could be Weed Owie. That's what happens when you get pricked by a briar, right? You get an owie from a weed. Carlita Edwards, good night. God bless. Please pray for the friend in Iowa, Denise. Broke her ankle. Okay, pray for Denise. We'll pray for Vicky too. I bet Vicky's gone already. Still here, Vicky? Vicky's having a tough time, guys. Just had surgery today. More surgery coming up tomorrow, and then she's wanting to get on the road already. Wow. She takes it easy. I use the doom and gloom even. I used to be gloom and doom even a week ago. I'm starting to see the positive. May get very hard though. Yeah, that's what I keep telling you guys. I'm expecting we're going to be in for some really hard times, but in the end, we win. It's not saying it won't come without a price. There will be a price. There's people that just too many people with bad agendas. They're going to do a lot of wreckage, but they don't prevail. They won't prevail. Divide and conquer. They don't care what color creek. You're exactly right, Mr. Smith. They don't care. They'll pick on all of us. All they care about is their own little hides. They don't care about nothing outside of that. So out there, life, hang in there. We will make it by prepping. There we go. Certainly don't hurt to prep. Okay. For there be dragons, we've got 64 people in the room now. We've had some people go. We've had some people come. So y'all want to go see the animal pictures again? Is there be dragons still here? You want to see the animal pics again? I'll go there real quick. Got to do a share. Hang on. One momentum, please. Yikes. I said the wrong thing. I might accidentally end this session. Sometimes when I'm doing a video, I'll hit the wrong button. I end the video accidentally. Here we are. Look at this guy. What is this? Oh my gosh. That is a baby mutant shark. Like a space alien. Cone head. Or a ghost like Casper the Ghost. There's Ghostbusters when you need them. But here's the funny ones. Hang on, there's some funny ones in this. Check out Pixel, the kitty. Bat cat. Poor kitty. She's getting a rough rap. Look at that face. Poor baby, poor kitty. She's getting a rough rap. Especially over here. I'll show you another article in a second. Let's let me click on it. There she is again. I've got a couple articles on her here. Oh, I say she's cute. Check it out. Look at that. Here's what some exorcist insists a demon is using a woman's terrifying cat as a puppet. Oh, come on. Really? Look at that. Look like it's saying a prayer. It's praying for this dinner. Feed me, mama. Feed me. My eyes dilated. That's really a sign of love. Love to eat you. Nah, who knows? Poor kitty. Don't judge a book by its covers. Unless it's a mutant shark. I wonder what that shark would have been like if it got grown up. Could it have even lived to adulthood? Who knows? Got a few issues. I don't know how it humping the size looking down like that. Who knows? Might start a new species. Yeah. All right. Is that funny or what? Hey, Lou. All right, let me go back to the chat room here. See what you guys are saying. It'll be Dragons was high. Got a stylish looking face. All right, Old Dart says you need to save and dry some stinging nettle. All right, I don't know if I got any stinging nettle around here. Might want to get out to Arizona. All right, Carlita, you got to see the animals. There you go. Yeah, I showed them early on, so I figured a lot of you guys missed them. Good night, darlings. God bless us in knowing. Good night to you, demon cat. Just reading those comments. Greg, you need some LA Compton, whatever it is, in Cole's Foot. Okay. Sleek. All right. I like Whorehound, but I'm weird. Yeah, it made some good candy back in the day. Whorehound candy. Kind of tastes like licorice. Good picks of animals. Yeah, there's a mint that grows around here. It tastes like licorice to me. That perilla, Korean perilla. Judy, looks like I'm the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man inside of the shirt. All right, old story. The spirit of St. Francis brought all of my animals to me. They were incredible. Very few people have seen a cat funeral. It was like an elephant funeral. Oh, wow. All right, so that's for us to see. What are we? Oh, the Whorehound, I guess. Okay. Greg, if the power goes out, will we all perish? I guess you mean from radiation. Well, you're going to have about 300 full-scale you get enough radiation in spent fuel rod pools to equal about 300 times what you'd see in all these nuclear warheads in the world. It's not a pretty picture. It's not going to be a pretty picture. I've had so many people, well, the lights go out. I've had so many preppers when I post these, oh, I hope the lights go out. Because there's too many people on their cell phones. I'll be just fine. I can look up here mountain. I'm off grid. I got all my stuff. I'm not really. But I'm bank on that. One, people will be pouring out of the cities trying to find your homestead. And two, you got to deal with this radiation. We got to try to keep the grid hardened. Or at least find some way to keep the water on a spent fuel rod pools for, maybe 15 years after everything's gone out of whack. That will be a real challenge. John Serwell, hey, hello from Iowa. Howdy. All right. I don't have a sore throat, Jason. Did you read my earlier comments about your cough? Might be black mold. No, I don't think you're getting black mold here. Now, I've actually been checked out up one side and down the other, and they can't figure out why I'm coughing. I can't even pronounce it. Ella Compton. I don't know what that is, says for us. Let's see. Why are our heat bills going up? I don't live in Texas. Yeah, mine. I had a $600 bill last month. Crazy. Well, maybe it encourage us all to go off grid. Richard Bill, I was banking on. What are you banking on? Oh, grid down. How much radiation? Lots. Lots. You got to see my videos on that. I go into that. I'll tell you how many metric tons of spent fuel rods there are in these power plants. I go all into that. So check that out. LE campaign. LE campaign. Okay. LE campaign. I've never heard of that. Hey, I hadn't heard of everything. I might be into a lot of plants you can eat and use as medicinals, but there's some things I'm not heard of yet. Yellow flower, medicinal root for respiratory issues. Okay. Maybe I'm not where it grows. JR, Green Greg in the late. Someone mentioned your cough, turmeric and ginger. And yeah, well, I take turmeric. I don't have any ginger though. Cayenne, black pepper. Yeah, I use black pepper with the turmeric because the peppering makes it more effective. Do you believe Elon's solar power is good enough for a house in a hot climate? Well, I worry about those lithium-ion batteries, I'll tell you that. I mean, honestly, it's still probably not as economic as normal power off the grid, but you're better off to get off the grid. Those lithium-ion batteries, though, I hope we come up with some better battery technology than that. Those things can catch fire. They're not little rocket motors when they catch fire. Hit you one. All right, Carlita, good night and God bless you. Chris Sonleitner says, but I was just saying it because I'm a title guy. Oh, a tile guy. Tile guy. You do tiles? Okay. All right, Chris. Did I say it right? Chris Sonleitner. Leitner. Not sure how you say that. I will back research, says Swiftbird. All right, Sassafras, appreciate that. But we got to figure out what some of that stuff is. Honey. I actually eat a fair bit of honey. That I do. My son keeps trying to get me to move to Georgia, but I told him too many nuclear power plants back there. Mullein tea for respiratory issues. Yeah, I don't have any mullein growing here right now. I've seen mullein, but I don't have any nearby. Used to grow in Sand Mountain where I grew up. I haven't seen any in this area though. Sonleitner. I wasn't that far off. Sonleitner. All right, I wasn't that far off. So you're a tile man, eh? What do you do? You lay tile? What kind of tile? When I was a kid, there was a guy who put tile in the house that we were building in the bathrooms, and he was missing a finger. And I was like 5-year-old, and his name was Hunky Pillar. That's his last name, Hunky Pillar. And what was it? He went by his first and middle initial. It was Hunky Pillar. I forgot what his initials were. That's what everybody called him by, was his initials instead of his name. And I always go up to him and say, "What happened to your finger?" He'd always go, "Well, I stuck it in my nose and a booger bit it off." When I was a kid, monsters were called boogers, and so is the stuff in your nose. Booger, a booger. I stuck it in my nose and a booger bit it off. So I'd ask him that every day. He'd always tell me the same thing, and I always get a kick out of it. 5-year-old, you're easily entertained, right? Are the frogs still singing? Well, they've started back. Last night. So maybe Friday night we may do a session outside and listen to the frogs. If they're still, it may be raining though. It's not raining Friday night. The frogs are singing. We'll go outside Friday night. Now, I like to do these little Friday night sessions too, but when I start the farmer's market up, I probably won't do them because it's a real hassle to get ready for the farmer's market. I mean, a real hassle. And I have to get up real early and leave. So doing a late night session probably is not in the cards on days I go to farmers markets. So we may suspend these. I think I did 2 or 3 last summer though, around the farmers market time frame. But it means I got to get stuff ready in a hurry. That's a good day for getting things ready. At Green Rex, there are some things that people say are false or hocus pocus science, not measurable by official science. All that is still in effect. That's for energy / power not yet measured. Okay, spiritual things, just the things of the spiritual realm are things you can't put a probe to and measure. There's some things. So science is good at things that you can measure and quantify. The things you can't quantify, measure with instruments, is outside the realm of science. I don't mean it's not got its own reality, as I've discovered through the ways. Here be Dragon says, I slept in 2 t-shirts and a fur beanie. Yeah, it's been cold. I love hearing the frog symphony. Okay, we'll go back out to the frogs. America Mindbender, how much are you folks paying for local honey? Yeah, that's pretty much it there around here too in Alabama. So, yeah, now when I do go outside with the frogs, the video quality is going to be really crappy. Y'all know that because I'll be using my phone. It won't be as good as coming through like it is right now. Tuck melatonin. I shall listen to this tomorrow. Okay, Bailey, I am. You can do that. WizRap Society. Okay, VizRap, Greg. You're my hero. All right, well, thank you, VizRap. All right, so VizRap Society. Worms. All right. So what is VizRap? Is that like a plastic wrap? What is VizRap? Swiftbird knows the biggest source of defilement in the body. Oh, I got a lot of falconry nerves. All right, paid $32 for a half jar of honey. Wow, that's pretty darn high. That is high. So Jason says, I do worry about leptons. Do they behave similar to electrons? Could they be harnessed to do work? And if so, how would one measure and quantify their effect? Good question, Jason. Good question. Now, there are material matter things that we know of that are also hard to measure. Among them, and most chief among them, are neutrinos, because they just go right through matter because they have essentially no charge and no mass. They just go right through matter like it wasn't even there. It was through a planet like it wasn't even there. You got to realize all this stuff that we think of as real is hard, like this cup. See? Well, I just gave myself a shower. I won't do that tonight now. I'm good. Just had my shower. I had so much coffee. And it was only half full, but I guess I just tapped it so hard it popped right out. Okay, slosh. So, this looks hard, but it's mostly empty space. It is mostly empty space. What gives it the firmness and hardness to us is the way the molecules bond together, the electrical bonds between them. And because that, the way they're bonded together, I can't put my finger through it. To me, it looks hard, and it reflects light in such a way. It looks solid, but in reality, it's almost all empty space, just held together by the forces. Isn't that interesting? And just think, that's all that's separating you from the core of the earth, where it's molten hot down there. If somehow you suddenly fell into a different frequency and you just weren't on the same frequency of all this material, so you might just drop to the core of the earth. I mean, it's mostly empty space between you and a hot core down there. Imagine that. Gravity just suck you down if it could. If it weren't for the electrostatic forces and bonds and the atoms that hold everything together and hold it up. So a neutron star, a lot of those forces get squashed all the way down to the neutron of the atom. That's why the material of a neutron star is way, way more dense than regular matter as we know of it. But in a black hole, hey, all that gets crushed. Gravity's so high, right? We got a super chat from JR. Thank you, JR. Green Gregs, we need you to be well. Lots of good health suggestions in chat. Yeah. But hey, I've been to doctors many times about this little cough I've got. They've x-rayed my lungs. There's nothing in my lungs. They don't see nothing. There's nothing that shows up. But I do take honey and do different things. Let's see what else we got. Greg, I already read that. So I just kind of scanned back up because I realized I missed a few chat messages. Wrapping buildings with projected images. Wrapping buildings with projected images. Well, Viz is in vision. Vision wrap. I get it. VizRap Society. Well, you got a website on that? That sounds pretty cool. Lamb's quarters. All right. So let me go down here. So Jason says, I ate a ton of lamb quarters as a kid. I've cut back a few pounds a year to avoid oxalic acid. Yeah, that acid can get to you. Say, I like a spring poke, scrambled eggs. Yeah. Wise Owl. How you doing, Wise Owl? Hi, everybody. We need to build our community. Yeah, that's right. That's what we'll be working back on soon. I got some tax work I've been diverted by. You know, we're also still trying to do our website. I got to check back on that. Carlita, we love the cat. So, well, how come I bounced so far back up when I checked these messages? I bounced too far. I overbounced. Yeah. So Chris Sunlightner says, yeah, empty space. That's right. Electrons repelling each other and are never quite touching. That's true, Jason. Top Iranian nuclear scientist. Yeah, looks like again. Did it happen again? They had one a few months ago. Has that happened yet again? Yeah, my side goes after those guys. Head, empty space. Like politician's head says. Sore bro. All right. Amen. I think there's more empty space up there though. Hot air. All right, so we are empty space. All of it, sadly, I figured that out at an early age. More importantly, the power of the heart, spirit, and intention. Yeah, that's probably more reality than that than anything. Elvis Dirt says, the backside of my lap did not think that the deck was empty space. You fell down, huh? You slept in the ice, Elvis Dirt, and your backside didn't feel like it was empty space. Yeah, if somebody hits you upside the head with a sledgehammer, the sledgehammer's gonna feel pretty darn solid to you. Guarantee you. You know, it's still mostly empty space. Dandelions and honey. Yeah, I've got some dandelion tea. I still got some left over. I'm gonna have to hit some of that. Look tired tonight, Greg. Yeah, I only slept 2 hours last night, guys. 2 hours. Why? Because I was up getting a 1099 form ready. And I discovered I couldn't even use the 1099 miscellaneous this year for contract work. They changed the form up. I had to go to use a different form. So I just been juggling stuff. The taxes are awful time of year for me. Awful time. Maybe tonsils. Well, they would have found that. The doctor. Regina Morgan's in the house. Somebody's referring to her. Her nutrition has to be the most important thing. Yeah, well, my nutrition's not too good right now. I don't have time to fix proper meals. I'm just whatever's quick, fast. Time is my killer right now. And BizRap says my grandfather was a farmer in Dothan. Now I got my original worms from Slocum, Alabama, which is right next to Dothan. The lady head at Worm Farms is shut down. Do you believe Elon will go to Mars with people? Says out there. I believe he's going to try. I believe he's definitely going to try. He's giving it everything he can. So he's definitely going to try. Well, Bayleaf I Am is back. I had a dream. Trump became president and took it from Biden. And it was all planned to be. Only slept 2 hours as well. So, I mean, like, and during this term or got reelected, you think he's going to take the presidency away in this given term? Or do you see him getting reelected in 2024? What did you dream, Bayleaf I Am? The melatonin, is it working? That's why he still is. Have ordered worms, says FizRep Society. And who'd you order your worms from? Because I've shut my worm farm down for a few more weeks. I hope to be back up and running in the not too distant future, but I got to rebuild my website for that. I need to finish the website for our Freedom Restoration Foundation. I think I gave all my inputs to it and I played around with it some. Well, I have to log into my GoDaddy. I can't make this work. Hang on, guys. Let's see if I can find something. I might show y'all a preview. Judy Dow says, my 90-year-old doctor told me to avoid foreign doctors. Oh, that's interesting. And schedule 2 hours of sleep sucks royally. Yeah. My average is about 4 hours. But 2 hours, yeah, it has me really sucking on some coffee, guys. Really sucking on the coffee pot. See, I'm drinking it now. It's keeping me going here. I'm looking up something, guys. Make sure I know my password. I might show y'all a website here in a minute. I'll show it to you from my laptop if I do. What tune is that? Does anybody know? You last year. Israel. Rastafarian. Hey, Rastafarian. No, I not got much rest. Nope. I went to bed at 6 o'clock this morning. And I had to be at work at regular time. Weird. My husband says I'm nuts, says Bailey fan. Your husband says you're nuts. But if you're nuts, you got good company. Pardon me. Poured on me. I'm gonna turn on my hotspot. Hang on, guys. Hotspot I got. Kevin Mason, I bought 5,000 worms from you a year ago. Went from 1 tub to 5. Yeah, they'll multiply if you take care of them right. That's the best way to count out 1,000 or 2,000 worms. Weigh them. Estimate by weight. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little wormies, 4 little, 5 little, 10 up. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little wormies. That's how I tell people to count them. When you can't get regular sleep, getting a good alpha state for about a half an hour really helps. Yeah. I should actually turn my phone off. I was trying to go to hotspot and I turned it off. Ralph Snarl. I hate this phone. I'm going to turn back on. What's going on? Battery might have died on it. But the battery ran down. Yep. Battery went down. Well, I'm not going to log in. Oh yeah, 0%. My battery died. I am not going to log in to my laptop with the Wi-Fi in the house. I don't consider it secure. So we'll wait and let this phone charge up a little bit. Good thing I didn't go live tonight off my phone. Our video would have died after about 10 minutes probably. That's one reason we're not listening to frogs tonight, guys. My phone wasn't charged up enough, but I didn't realize it was that low. About an hour and a half, it totally eats a fully charged phone. The Badge Report says fried chicken and biscuits. That makes a nice supper. Sure, whether I used to hear a tune at boot camp every day. Bingo. It's retreat. Chewy Weather knows exactly. Yeah, about 4 o'clock in the evening, right? Dun 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 dun. Maybe you'd have to stand at parade rest through half of it, then you go to attention and salute at the end. Remember that, Chewy Weather? All right. Regina Morgan says, thank you. Yes, my Maven has become less of a BC pain because of pain. Oh, you've been having a rough time, Greg. Well, you're running for office in your town. I don't live in a town. I don't know. Should I? Some people tell me I need to run for president. That's a big jump. President of what? I'm president of a few different things in my days. Yeah. Ultimate Spinach did a song with Relax Your Mind. Ultimate Spinach, is that a band? WV Hills have eyes. We all wish people like Greg were sitting around with our elders. There you go. Almost heaven. West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than a dream, younger than, now I don't remember it all now. Younger than what, mountains? That makes sense. Yeah, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to a place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. The country roads, I hear her voice in the morning hour. She calls to me. The radio reminds me of my home's far away. And driving down the road, I get a feeling that I was there just yesterday. Yesterday, country roads take me home. Y'all remember that? Let's see what people got to say. Yeah. 30-minute power naps. I always turn into an hour. Yeah, that's my problem. Power naps. Yeah, I'm able to sleep 2 to 4 hours. Try to take a little rest and I'm gone. Bailey Pham likes the music. I'm not scaring you off on my awful singing. My singing. Positions of political power are like the one ring. One might take them with the intention to do good, but through them great evil is realized. Oh, like the ring and oh, that's a good analogy, like the ring and Lord of the Rings. Good analogy. Sorry, just pooping in and now off to bed, says Rustafarian. We're getting that Rustafarian. So do you play chess online? No, I don't. I don't have time to play games. Please stop with the singing. Polite request, nothing more. Okay, I stopped it. All right. Well, all right. I don't have a job singing. That's obvious. All right. Some people like it, some don't. I have a future as a singer. Uh-oh. John Denver. Yeah. Oh my God, I missed my calling. Yeah, I don't know about that. So, on the banks of the river. Oh, some songs about that. I'm trying to get my phone to turn back on. It's up to 7%. I'll show you something. I can get this thing to turn on and get me it's starting to turn on now. Yeah, it was too low to turn on. I lived in West Virginia when I was younger. Beautiful place. We should make Stood Running Bear. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's a Running Bear song. Running Bear. Dun, 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 dun. I don't have all the words to that. Dun, 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 dun. Vicky was in here earlier. Vicky has had surgery today and expect another surgery tomorrow. She's in the hospital in Meridianville, Mississippi. Meridian, Mississippi, excuse me. Meridianville is here in Alabama. She's in Meridian, Mississippi in the hospital. She's heading this way, trying to, but she's had some issues. So she came in earlier. Which kind of surprised me. I didn't think she'd make it in here tonight, but she is probably resting now. Look, this song was the only words I've heard in my dad say, recorded him sing. Really? The Running Bear song? Running Bear, love little white girl. Yeah, it's a song about a love affair between an Indian and a white girl on opposite sides of the river. There's a couple of songs like that about love from across the river. Oh, my sister and I know the song like our anthem. Oh, nice. Gina likes my singing. Yeah, Vicky Salvage, that's what I'm talking about. She's out at the moment. All right, I got to turn on my hotspot, guys. I want to show y'all if I can log in. One momentum, please. I'll show y'all the fledgling website we're working on. Ain't too fledgling, just like a little bit more. We got the main page built. Got some other stuff built. I'm just trying to finish populating it. It might be up, possibly up this weekend. I don't know. Hang on. Let me see if I can log in. Yeah, Vicky's having a tough time. We're going to have to pray for her tonight before we finish up, guys. We definitely got to say a prayer for Vicky. All right, give me a moment. One momentum, please. God, please be with Vicky. Yeah, she needs some help. She's having a tough time. And she had a wreck on this trip. Music means more than we will ever understand. You're right, Amanda. Can't connect to my network. Why? It's on. Why can't you connect? Start it over. Maybe where the phone was at, might have it blocked. Give me a second. There we go. I'm connected. All right, my whistling is not premium tonight. I can actually whistle pretty good usually, but that's not it. All right, hang on. Give me a second. Where's this at? Oh, did I kill it? Oh, there it is. Flash. Gordon. Saved everyone was boom, 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 boom. That's been sticking in my head today. Log in and GoDaddy, it automatically logs me into this other stuff, so I don't have to go to the different. Yeah, there's different logins and passwords for different things. I just want to go to my GoDaddy one that gets me into everything else. Hang on, guys. Amanda, you're missing a little on the there. Oh, Vicky's back. Too tired to chat. Listen, okay, Vicky, you don't have to keep up. You don't have to keep up at all. She's just listening. That's all right. That's good. So we care about you because we're all gonna be praying for you. Give me a second. I'm gonna try to log on here. All right. All right. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show y'all because I got the page put. Your browser is a bit unusual. What? Never seen that happen before. GoDaddy's never told me my browser was unusual. It did not log me in. Let's try it again. It's not logging me in. All right, let's try this again. I'll show y'all what our Freedom Restoration website looks like. There it is again. Your browser is a bit unusual. Try disabling ad blockers and other extensions. Enable JavaScript using a different web browser. Oh, come on, I've been using this browser and logging in GoDaddy for ages. I didn't do anything to it. What's it talking about here? All right, I ain't got time to. It ain't gonna let me in. I don't think I had changed blockers or anything. Maybe, all right. I'm going to solve this tonight, but I can't log into my GoDaddy. That's crazy. That's what I need. All right. I just want to show y'all my website, maybe. Hang on. Hang on. That's nuts. I ain't done that to me before. What the page is up here. I think it's going to crash if I try to log in. Dadgummit. Yeah. I'll just have this done that, guys. Maybe we'll have it up and running here soon. I can just show it to you that way, straight up. But we've done a lot of work on our website. That's just crazy. I can't log in. I don't have time to troubleshoot it tonight. See what it's done. I can disable things and do things that I've never had to do before on that. So that's kind of crazy. I've been using that for years. All at once, it's not happening. I don't know. I check that out. I'm not gonna do it right now. There's too much. Take too much time. Too much time. GoDaddy may have changed some things too. Well, yeah, they may have. They may well have. Then again, there might be something to do with Norton. Might have got in there on my browser and done something to it too. Thumbs up, says Judy. Yeah, let's see what we got. We got all right, good. If you give me a thumbs up, go for it. Phone services have been, yeah, it could be something like that. It could just be a internet connection. I was trying to do the internet through my hotspot here. My phone has just got a little charge on it right now. So maybe Friday we might, if it's not raining, Friday night we might go out and listen to the frogs. Ricky, you make it sound surreal. What are we talking about? This being surreal, guys. Ricky, lots of networking. Oh yeah, okay. All right. Well, I think we got to go long tonight. I got some other things we have to do here. Let's see what's going on here. And I almost shaved my head, but it was basically down to 0 people thought I was a boy until they took a second glance. Well, Amanda don't look like no boy. I am so very much woman, female. It was pretty funny. Okay. So now people think I'm a girl, but I got long hair. As my phone keeps throttling. Oh, added some extra money to my unlimited. Yeah, I got I'm supposed to have unlimited data plan. I pay a lot of money for my data plan. So I look like a girl. Not with this beard, but I don't. Don't sound like a girl, do I? Yeah, I better not go into the BLT community. I might probably wouldn't fare well. So Ricky Spence giving the care sign to Brandy. All right. How you doing, Adams? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, we're gonna call it quits here for a little bit. Anybody got a prayer request tonight? Vicky's the top of our prayer request tonight. Anybody got a prayer request? I'm not hearing anything. There's a delay though, quite a delay here. Time I say something, I sit and chat. What need more men like you? Well, thank you. Have high speed internet, but wow, it's expensive. Yeah, it is. Yeah. It's supposed to be true unlimited. Yeah, but it never really is it? For Vicky. Adams Patch says, GG, I am very female. All right. How you do? Moment of silence for Vicky. Amen. Yeah, we're about to take that moment right here in a minute. All right, Regina, you too. I'll add you to the list. All right. Regina, Vicky. The feeling no hair is great. Number 2. Feeling no hair. My friend Julie. With colon cancer. Okay, we'll pray for Julie also. Regina. All right. And Amanda's big sister. Nancy Pelosi needs prayers. Well, you know what? That's what Vicky always tells. She says, you don't have to agree with your leaders, but we're commanded to pray for them. You might pray that they see the light of day. Or they get off our backs. Anyway. But yeah, that's we should follow the command. And as Vicky always tells us, the first thing to do is to express some gratitude with with our lives. So we should always open a prayer for gratitude. Pray my dogs are safe. Thor was stolen. Uh-oh. Hope you get your dog back. That's kind of a long shot. Maybe a dog will get loose and just come home. Prayer request, may God's grace give us all perfect health, peace, and blessing of love and heal and all that hurts in our hearts, understand, and perfect discernment instead of judgment. Okay, that sounds good. Out there, life, $600 up front plus $99 a month is not bad when you actually have good internet in the sticks. Wow, $600 up front. All righty, so I have faith you will receive. Man, all right, good. All right, so everybody pray according to your own way of prayer. This is not a religious channel. I just believe in the power of prayer. I believe in the power of people coming together in thought and intent. Entire Federal Reserve payment system crashes due to operator error. Freezing $3 trillion. Yeah, I heard about that. All right. Well, see, Badger Report's got some gratitude. He says, my wife is the most beautiful and amazing woman in the world. God is good. Well, Badger Report, she's lucky she's got you. You know, that's a good attitude to have. All right, let's do our little prayer session. Amen. My prayers of impendence says, well, I hope Thor comes back to you. Thank you for reading that, Greg. You just earned me some serious brownie points. For the wife, I get it. Yeah, there you go. Hey guys, we all got to stick together. Roger on Thor. Yeah, I should name somebody Thor, right? Should have named my son Thor. Happy life. Happy wife, happy life. That's it. You're right. That's right. Me no wife though. Not right now. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. All righty. Thank you to ask for the prayers. Let's say we are a community. Tom Murray have a Thor too. Vicky Savage, prayers back for y'all. All right, Vicky. Vicky, hope you get feeling better real soon. I wish you the best with all this. All right. Amanda, we got to get you out of the Australian chip here one day. I have a cousin named Thor. Yeah, Vicky's not very chatty tonight. She's had a surgery. It's amazing she's even here. All right, since you're still up, Vicky, you up for a phone call? Just give me a Y or an N if you're. And if I don't see anything from you, I'll assume you're not. If you're up for a phone call, give me a Y or a thumbs up or something. If I don't see a thumbs up or a Y, I'll leave you alone. I just thought you might want to chat for a minute. Not long. Got much to do yet still tonight. We all must keep hope and faith alive. You're right, Amanda. Living next to a Jazzy. Cutest kid ever. He's the cutest kid. All righty, guys. We got 53 in the room now. We're starting to drop off in attendance. Looks like. Fanika says, I hope everyone is staying safe and warm. Amen to that. Starting to warm up here. We're starting to get pretty warm now. Pretty warm. The bugs are coming back out. Name your son Reef, and the girl in the maternity room named her daughter Pearl. Well, I've been on NASA's Pearl River barge. All right. Oh boy. Blood clots on the lungs. Yeah, she told me that earlier. I wouldn't want to say it unless she said it. I'm not going to talk about people's health details. I'll leave that to them to cover. Need the peepers for sleep tonight, Greg. Well, the peepers are outside. Yeah, we'll have to do that. But, you know, I got a video, 9 hours of peepers. If you check my channel down, there's a whole 9 hours of nothing but peepers. You can play it all night long. Amen to that. Just play it, put that video in and play it all night long. Arnold says, thanks again, Rocket Man, for exercising your freedom of speech and assembly. We've done that. That we done. Alrighty, guys. I think we're about done for the night. So, third time, says Vicky. I haven't seen the thumbs up for Vicky or a Y, so I'm assuming she's not really feel chatty tonight. I don't blame her. The future is it's not layered and it's not laid in stone. Yeah, they put some stones up in Georgia, though. They tried to put it in stone, but that's nothing saying that's going to happen. Okay, I see. You will, okay. My auntie just had a clot. Oh, okay. Talking to Vicky. Uncle Greg, the Weather Channel is saying California is in a big drought, which is a complete lie. We have plenty of snow in the mountains. Yeah, well, you know how these channels are. Yeah, lamestream media, my friends. He knows what they're going to put out. Wise Owl says, who sleeps 9 hours? Well, not me, but some people do. You don't have to listen to it for 9 hours, but if you want to, you can. Don't mean you got to sleep the whole time either. But I sure I've got 9 hours of peeping frogs on one of my videos. I need to check that out. And we'll be out with frogs again soon before too long. All right, guys. I got a lot of stuff to do. So I wish everybody the best. Hang in there. Be safe. Continue, go to bed tonight, say a few more prayers. Be praying for Vicky. Hope she gets better. Regina. All right, folks. Let me get back to my main Zoom session here. Yeah, I have this in my X-Prize shirt, T-shirt. But the cat got it. I got a rip in it. Cat got me last night. Ripped my shirt. I don't think the shirt's going to last much longer now. It's too bad. Alrighty, folks. Everybody stay safe, warm, and go hug somebody that means something to you. Hug a friend, family member, or just try to show your love. Maybe people aren't feeling like direct contact, but make sure people know you love them. Be the light you want to see. Go out in the world and shine your love light. And good night, everyone.